Okay, little preface here before we get into the video. I studied abroad in Florence the spring of 2019, and it was a very, very hard time for me. Probably like some of the lowest I have ever felt as a living human. And going abroad is like romanticized so much, especially in college. So my hopes were very let down when I was there. And it was not just being away, but I had a lot of emotional stuff as well as some other boy problems I'll get into later. So, you know, when you tie a place to a feeling, like if you were really depressed someplace, it's really hard to go back because a lot of those feelings are brought up. That's how I felt about going back here. And I was going with my family, so I knew it was going to be different and I was going to feel safe and excited to be with them. But I was also a little scared and worried as well. So that is what this trip is. My first time back to Italy since being severely, severely depressed. Pick out an expired outfit from 2016 to 2018 with me. I'm entirely packed for Italy. This was pajamas. Jack Rogers. Bet you haven't seen those in a minute. I have some crazy stuff in here from, 5 years ago that I'd never wear. It's the only thing I can wear right now because I have to go to Best Buy and get a new SD card and a new hard drive. Can't get into my clothes I've already packed, so I don't know if I can leave the house like that. Can totally get away with running shorts. Embarrassing, but it's okay. Never worn this in my life. That's bad. I'm bringing this as a safety net if I really feel ugly. Now not only am I going to Best Buy, but I'm also apparently playing the lottery. I have to literally stop and buy a lottery ticket for my dad. Okay. Listen, clean girl aesthetic will never be for me. I added this little fringe bag last minute because I realized if I want to bring my camera into the store, I should probably hide it so they don't think I'm stealing, right? Let's do a what's in my bag. Gummy bear wrapper. Dad Oakley's. And this thing. Okay, let's go in. This fit is so beyond criminal right now. Oh my god. Where is everybody, huh? Bruh. Let a girl in. Hell yeah. Oh my god, 1111, make a wish! I'm about to go buy a lottery ticket. I feel like I have to now. Here we go, I guess. No luck here because it was cash only, so I'm hungry. I didn't see anyone from high school though. Okay, we're fighting over the window seat. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Say yes.
You said 2 out of 3.
Yes.
No, you said 2 out of 3.
Say yes. You did. Only if I lost.
That's not how that works.
Alright. Alright, you got me.
Rock, paper, scissors.
See ya. I knew you were gonna do paper because you just tried to finesse me because I did paper earlier. Alright, we're going to get breakfast. Walk us there.
My favorite breakfast spots are actually on the other side of the bridge. No one seems to be want to walk in that far. A cornetto, a cappuccino. Come on. What are you trying to eat for breakfast?
Food. Feed me.
Okay, so if you're at the Duomo, and that's like behind us, my apartment is like to the right. Okay, if you're ever in Florence, it was off the designer street, like the Hermes. One of my guilty pleasures when I was in Florence
was the Brandy Melville here, which is really cringe, but they just did it a little different. And did you know Brandy Melville is actually a Florentine company?
You don't like the combination or the cut or the proportions of any of it. I'm just asking your opinion.
No,
on
I
that dress.
personally, would I wear that? No.
Right, I know you wouldn't, but I'm just saying, would you recommend that at all?
No, I wouldn't recommend it. I like the skirt separately. Right now, I decided I'm bringing him to Dita Artingale or something like that. Artingale, I forget how you say it. But when I studied abroad here, part of our meal plan was you got tickets, like little meal tickets to local restaurants. This is one of them where I would always go for breakfast. Amazing orange juice. Everyone from my friend group loved this place. And I'm trying to walk there from memory, but I don't know, I might have to look it up. It's a cute spot. It's a good mix of like Italian breakfast and a little bit of American, which I think they need an actual real breakfast, which nobody eats here.
Okay, so this moment for me brings up a lot of emotions, especially in correlation to the last time I was in Florence. I was going through a lot with like my own issues mentally, emotionally, but a big factor in it as well was like really like a lot of deep emotional boy problems. So sitting by my phone and waiting for a text back from Travis was like kind of triggering me, especially with the time difference and like you're kind of reading into like, oh my God, like, is it just the time difference or are they like less into me? Like, are things fading because I'm so far away? And it was this night that I was sitting on the phone with Travis and I was telling him about this. And then he sat on it for a minute and called me back and he was like putting groceries into his car. And I was sitting in the little courtyard in Italy on FaceTime with him and he was like, I don't want to have you second guess about how like I feel about you and I don't want your time in Italy to be ruined with thinking that you have these made up boy problems. So essentially he was like, let's just make it official. Like it was going to happen next time I saw you anyways. So I was crying here because it was like really sweet to me and it did feel like a sense of relief. And I thought it was really cute how he did it, even though we were really far away.
Okay, so it turns out it's really hard to vlog when you're on a family vacation, especially when you kind of want to wring their necks every 5 seconds. Obviously, I'm very grateful to be on a vacation with my family, to have family to go on vacation with, have the time, hanging out with anyone for 10 days straight, you know? So I finally have the day to myself. My family's climbing the Duomo, which I've already done. I'm just gonna have a little day to myself, do some shopping, maybe get some souvenirs for people. I wanna hit a cafe, a cioccolato cornetto. Kinda wanna like journal in a little courtyard. It's gonna be crazy. I'm looking greasy and I just remembered I brought this and I've like not used it, but it does help with the grease. A roller ball thing. It's like, doesn't really take your makeup off, but takes the oil off. That was pretty good. One thing that I always forget whenever, the 2 times I've come to Europe, I forget how aggressive people like dump on perfume and cologne here. Like it's like borderline rancid, like stinging my nostrils. There she is. I fucked up and ordered a fucking slushie. I don't want a slushie. Went to the cafe, went to a couple vintage shops. I really love Melrose Vintage. When I studied abroad here, I went there a couple times, never bought anything. Really close to buying something. I wanted that brown dress, but like it didn't really fit me that well in the like waist area. It like was like tight around my hips, loose around my waist, tight around my bust. So it wasn't very flattering. They have a lot of good denim there, so if you want some good vintage Levi's, I definitely would go there for that. And they have a good split of like men's and women's. I would say it's a little more like Americana vintage, which is not really my style, but still a fun experience to go regardless. Kind of maybe gonna stop at that Brandy again because I really like the pajamas I got and I want to see if they have more pajama bottoms. Time for a little haul. Yeah, I'm sweating everywhere. Brandy, I can't say I'm proud, but I bought these pajama shorts earlier this week. I love them. I feel like they could be styled as like a casual outfit, beach, to the bed. I don't know, I love them. So I got 3 pairs. Stop, they're so cute. Oh, so summery and cute. Yes. Yup, love. Now listen, I got the matching top too. I can wear this as a regular top too. Ignore this. I love these cashmere shirts that they have. It's like literally perfect for any season because it'll either keep you warm if you're hot, cold if you're cold. Love it. Ooh, love it, love it. It's like see-through, but it's whatever. And that's that. That is my Italy video 7 months later. And it's crazy because I'm editing this video in Travis's room. And that is the version of myself I was when I started dating him. So some may say full circle. Okay, hopefully resuming fashion content next week. Love you, bye.